Welcome back, everybody, to Oxygen Not Included, Spaced Out Edition. So we are slowly recovering from death. Very slowly. We still got a long ways to go. We have oxygen problems. We've got all kinds of problems. But we did, improve some different sections of the base. We've got some things going. We even got grub fruits now, a new food source that'll come into play. Things are looking up. It's been a rough journey, and oxygen is still a major problem. Now, we're trying to improve that by getting a new oxygen center going. We need to figure out a good power distribution center over here on this side instead of these random pumps everywhere. So what I was thinking is that if I was to concentrate first on hydrogen, we've got some open areas. So we could, for example, put in a hydrogen farm over here. So we can have one here, and we can do, we got a plant in the way. Which one is these? Which one to dig up? This one? There we go. Okay, there it is. Now if we can select it and prioritize it. There we go. So we can put a little hydrogen farm over here. So we're gonna do this because we're gonna seal it, and we're gonna actually put in a true power farm, meaning that we're gonna have a station. We select it, this thing in here, and it's gonna be controlling several hydrogen generators inside of it. And then we'll have it hooked up to a smart battery. We will get a door on it so it becomes a room, 2 rooms in fact. Well, it'll be 1 room, but so we can do that. And we can actually take 2 of these and we put 1 here and 1 here once they dig up that plant. There. And then from a power cable standpoint, see, we can go heavy watt wires throughout this whole thing. In fact, we'll want to cancel that build and cancel this build so that we can put in a joint plant. There we go. He dug up the plant so we can put this in place. There. So we'll have 3 hydrogen plants here, all connected to this power supply. And then we can come out and we can go ahead and put in a power converter. And we'll just put our first one right here, I think. Yeah, we'll put our first one right here. We'll be able to run this to multiple, right? And then, we'll use this and we can come straight up into here, and that's going to power all of this. And we'll be able to take these offline. We'll be able to take this offline, and of course we'll have a power system over here based on hydrogen. Now, that means we can take a pipe system like this. We can have a single filter. Should be able to stick it right there. It'd be fine. I hope. And then this can grab the hydrogen from the farms. Yeah, I think this is going to work well. Once the farm is going well, see, it's going to be like this, and there won't be anything in here. In fact, just to prevent gases and stuff, we can do that so that no bad oxygen can get in there. We can keep it clean, right? Okay, so they'll need to work on this, and we're gonna go ahead and stick it all on an 8. Because that'll be important. I'm also gonna cancel this for now. Just for now, so that we're not confused and trying to build things we don't need to build yet. Alright, cool. How we doing over here? Did we get these going again? We did. Okay, so temporarily we can still keep this going. So that's good. Otherwise, all of our plants are growing. Food is okay. We're up to 95. Stress is down to 35 overall. Yeah, we're doing good. Any extra shovel eggs? Not yet. Okay. We have some hatch eggs, some directlet eggs, some sweetle eggs. We'll take those. We'll take the directlet, and we'll take 2 of the hatches and turn it into food. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we can really concentrate on just getting this all built out. What that means is we'll be able to take a lot of this out and have a power source over here that we can rely on from a solid oxygen, 2 solid oxygen generation farms. And we'll clean up the pipes a little bit because we'll have to reroute all of this a little. So we're going to have an oxygen line that comes into the base down here. And I'm thinking it's probably going to be smart to have our second oxygen line come down here as well. Which means we can do this once we're able to click. Ventilation, oxygen. Because we could put second oxygen line into the base right here and connect it in. So pipe overlay there, 1 there, 2 here, and we'll do that. And then this one we'll be able to go up and connect into this. So once this line is ready, we'll deconstruct this. All of this will go down this line, and then this one will go down that line. This will come up, our hydrogen, and we'll sink it into this, so it'll still pump oxygen into the base through this line, but then it'll take all the hydrogen and just pump it straight into our farm from all of this. And then we'll put a backup generator. You know, we'll keep 1 backup generator, a coal generator up here, just in case we need it. And it can sit over here. Cool. We'll also go ahead and put automation on it. Copper, so we're going to do an automation line into the battery. Because that way we can store the hydrogen, and up here we can put a couple hydrogen storage tanks. Cool. This is just going to be the filter for the hydrogen, just to make sure we don't break anything. There we go. Cool. Alright, well, we'll let them keep working on this, and then we need to figure out where we want our new line to come in. So the first line's going to power this, and this, and that oxygen will push into the base this direction. This one we're going to take, and we're going to get over here. We just got to figure out how to get past all of this. So here's what we can do. We can take this, and we can put this... In fact, we'll just do it right there. So they'll have to build that first, but once it's built, we can take this line and go across this way. with a bridge across this one and deconstruct that pipe there. And then that means this we can bring over and put wherever we want. Oops. And I'm just going to move it up towards the top of the base. In fact, we're going to put it right here. Boing. I know, it's a complete mess of pipes, but fortunately, pipes don't really make the dupes go, ah, you know, type of thing. Alright, so we can get rid of this little insulated gas pipe here. Then we can take this one and see go like that. And that. See, they've already got this built almost. Cool. And we didn't quite get this one yet. Let's get that built. Let's get that built. Okay, cool. So now all we have to do is get all of this built. So we need to put this all on 8 as well. And on an 8 as well, so that they will just get over here and build it. Unfortunately, we're only pushing in, you know, 2 here. We're going to go ahead and increase this one to 3 dupes at a time to be outside the base. Alright. Well, that'll help once we get that going and cleaned up. Meanwhile, we have a potential dupe or something, which, yeah, we're not going to grab. Why don't we grab some ethanol? It's only a little bit, but we'll grab it anyways. Stress is still going down. Oxygen is still fairly low, mainly because of algae problems. So, while they're building all that over there, we can come over here and try to get more algae. Best way to do that, I think, is in here. Is just to mine all of this out. So we would need a... Oops. Ladder to there. Cool. Alright. Then we can kind of, you know, mine all this stuff out. So let's mine those. We're going to come in and... Which side? Do we want to come from over here? We could. I think what we need to do is we need to get up over here as well. So we're going to build that so that we can grab that stuff. Do those 2. Thinking I'm going to come in over here to start with. Because I want to drain this that direction, not this way. Because this tank's already full. So we'll drain it the other way. And then that, once we're up here, see, we're going to be able to just mine all this out and start working this down. Cool. So they'll get to that once they get to it. Which will probably be a while. Let's be honest. Okay. As much as I hate doing this, we need to get over here anyways. Eventually. Although that doesn't need to be a... Okay, it's a 6. I was going to say, that doesn't need to be a priority 9. And it's not. Meanwhile, let's check out our skills. Red, it has everything. Nails can get strength. Mo is good. Max can get some strength. Mad Max is good. John's good. Hardy's good. Dr. No's good. Devin, don't want to go up any higher yet. Same thing with Bruce. He's got everything from a basic standpoint. And Audrey's got everything as well. So, yeah, looks like we can't. We'll leave everybody else where they're at. Okay, cool. Food is doing good. We're back up to 114,000. We just got to get oxygen in here, which means we really need to get all of this done. So we're working on it. We are working on it. Meanwhile, how's this down here doing? Are we good over here? Are we pumping in smoothly? We are, and we're actually filling all of this up. So this would be another area where we could put in a power system or something in the future. We don't have tons coming into it, but we're not using this power as well because it's not on. It's on the grid, but it's not on the grid, and the grid's constantly overloading, as you can see. So that would be an advantage of if we were to take. I know, more piping. We have room. So what if we took another pipe that goes this way? But now it splits and comes up. We don't want to... It's already filtered. I guess what we can do is this. That would work. I'm trying to think, do we even need this? Well, I was going to clean up this because this is going to come in here. Both of these are coming in here and pumping out minute pieces of oxygen. This is already doing what we need, but we were going to add more hydrogen. And I didn't want to overflow it, but I think we're going to be fine. So, actually, I think we don't need this. Yep. We're going to remove it. So we've already filtered it. Now, speaking of pipes, we started this pipe, so it's going to come over here. Then we can go... Oops. We can go down. And what we can do... is here's the line, it's coming down here. We can just do this. There's gonna be a gas bridge there. A gas bridge there. We can't do that. That won't work. We want that. We want that, so we gotta do a little ba-doop. Ba-doop. We gotta do that. That'll just give us extra hydrogen into our main power grid here that we're gonna hook up. Alright, cool. And they're working away. Alright, we will keep them at it. I have no idea if we're going to actually save this whole colony, but we are going to keep trying. Percentage feeder says... I don't know why it still says... Okay, I was just looking at... See, are we missing something? Is something bad? Alright, so how are these Sweetles doing? It looks like we can get a couple more Sweetles in there. Pringle. Pringle. I didn't put a limit on this, but get down to 7. These things are finally growing, that's good. I didn't get this other ice picked up, but I guess there's no place to put it or something. Is that what they're saying? Yeah, these are all full. We do need to figure out water, though. You know, problems. They never end. And that was all about this. You know, we were cycling water, we wanted it to come this way and go down and be cooled, but at this point, I think I'm not really concerned about it being cooled. I think what I will do is we'll reconnect that, and then we'll just connect it right here and then disable this so that all of this water's coming from those. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best way to do it. So let's take a deconstruct, and we're just gonna deconstruct right here. And then we're gonna take this and we're going to, not that one. We're gonna deconstruct this liquid bridge. Guys, gotta work fast here. Otherwise, our air pumps will stop. We are deconstructing. Now we need to... Okay, so it's already going there. We need to hook that up. There we go. So that means all of this is going to feed this, this, and go into the base. As long as it's continuous, I'm okay with that. As long as it's not going to break our pipes. It looks like it's not going to. Our temperature's coming in at 50. We're coming out at 37. If this is going to be continuous, then I don't have a problem with that, except I do see one problem. And that's this. We need to get that built. Do we already have power down there? No, we do not. So we also need... There we go. We also need to get that. Then we can disable this pump, destroy it, eliminate that stuff, and just have one pump in here. And get this one running too, so that we have a continuous supply. Cool. Oh, I see. No, we got the bridge there. It's just already built. Okay, that's good. And since we're going to have hydrogen over here in the future, if we want, we can hook up the hydrogen to this thing, which is a major cooling plant. So we'll look at that also in the future. All right. Well, now it's just a matter of getting things built. We're good inside the base except for this, so they'll get that done. Get these two done as well. And I know it'll cause a lot of stress, but we just need them to get all that done. Of course, there's a quick way to do it. Just take away the suits and let them come out here and clean it up on their own. Yeah, that would do it. I mean, we're not desperate. We're okay on oxygen, but and then we can finally work on our oil. Oh my goodness. Is there anything over here radiation-wise that I should be afraid of? No. Okay, we're fine. Looks like they are working it. See, they're going through it. putting in the pipes, putting in stuff. So we'll let them do it. We're good. We're good. I was thinking of disabling the checkpoint, which will allow everybody to come out even if they don't have a suit. Oh yes, our snorer. Bruce is a snorer. Noticed that before. So does Bruce need his own separate bed? It didn't look like they were too bothered, so maybe we're okay. We'll give it a chance. Maybe we're okay. Where are we at down here? Next dormancy in 12 cycles. So we're gonna run into power problems in 12 cycles. We did dig some stuff out though. We dug over here, found a bunch of fossils, some oil geysers. There's probably another one here or a volcano. So cool, lots of algae. Which really isn't what we're looking for. I know there's lots of coal on the map, and that's one thing that we're going to have to stock up on. This one is 27 cycles away still. So we're going to have a period of 12 or so cycles where this is not going to be running. The hydrogen plants will help, at least over here, to keep some of this going, but we're going to be fairly heavily reliant on some coal power. So we're going to have to dig out some coal. Yep. Well, we can come into here, and that automatically is going to get us coal. We don't want obsidian, we want abyssalite. Do you have abyssalite? We can't build out abyssalite yet. Okay, never mind. So, closest rock, who knows what it is? We're out of sandstone, huh? Well, we'll use sedimentary rock. Well, that'll give us a coal supply when we're ready. We're okay without it right now, but we'll be prepared. We get our oil going, that'll help solve the problem. Let's take this algae. We can at least temporarily use it. They'll just fill it into these things. Alright, how we doing over here? We are slowly building. Alright. Well, we're going to pause here on this episode. We have a plan, and we are planning 12 cycles to get power online and have a backup coal supply. So, we shall see you in the next episode, everybody.